Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to First Touch number 9. We're here on a beautiful Wednesday, February 24th. It's 7 p.m. What's up, y'all?
Bro, you look goofy.
I look goofy. I'm the one that
Why
look
you look
goofy.
like that?
Why you look like that?
I don't see myself.
Oh, I see you. Everybody else see you.
Nah, I'm invisible, bro. Chill out.
Nah, I think everybody looking at you right now. Tyler, what's up?
I'm liking the theme today. We about a week late with it though, but it worked.
We a week late? What? How are we a week late with it?
Actually, you're right. We right on time. Everybody else might see, like I said, a week late because of the cold in Texas and Louisiana and
Oh yeah,
just the frost around the USA the last week. But nah, we right on time.
We always
This
on
is
time.
our original. The nice little drawstring, put the hood on. All you see is the faces. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's good looks out here. You know, so.
That's facts. That's facts. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome
Right.
to the show. You know what I'm saying? We're about to get started. We got a lot to talk about and not a lot of time. So let's try to hop into it. We see you guys in chat. We may finish a little early today. Guys, this is going to be the last time this show is going to be on Wednesday. After today, we're going to be moving to Mondays at 2 p.m. Central Time. So a little bit more accommodating for everyone. And, you know, I know as much as you guys love seeing us as much as possible, we want to get everything in at the beginning of the week. That way you got something to look forward to in the middle of the week, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So that's what we'll be doing after that. But let's talk about things that actually did happen today. I think the first thing, I think this started first or second. They were right next to each other, so it doesn't matter. But we had our first episode or first iteration of the Ford Freestyle competition today, where we saw a bunch of players like Rel. I think it was Rel or Real. It was Real, Fire. Forky, Atlas, Nitro Drift, and a few more people whose names I'm not really remembering at the moment. They all ended up playing in the freestyle challenge. It was actually pretty cool. I watched a little bit of it. So for those of you who don't know, those guys were freestyling in Ford F-150s, and the winner gets a Ford F-150. So it's a little fun tournament. But do we have any initial thoughts after seeing like day one of that? I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's a cool concept, cool idea, something new to the scene. Definitely interested in seeing more of that or more ideas from Psionics in that kind of aspect, in that kind of realm of freestyling, because that's definitely entertaining to watch. People pull off mechanics that you don't practice that much, right? And you don't have the expertise that they do. So watching them in the air, like their craft in the air and the creativity that they had was unique.
I know earlier you and me were watching tomorrow.
Yeah.
And you were really excited about it. I was iffy about it. I was just watching somewhat, but going back to some of the clips just a few moments ago is it's actually when they pull off their shots, it's a lot of dead time when they're not when they're missing or going for it. I mean, it happens when they're going for such a difficult degree of shots, but when they pull it off, like Real, when he pulls off the pogo off the wall into the air dribble into the triple reset, and you're just out there, and you gotta just respect the amount of time. I can only imagine the amount of time and dedication they put into the craft to be consistent with the pogo, then be consistent with the triple reset on top of that, and pull it off with the F-150 on the line. That is amazing, and I really hope that it opens up more freestyle, more like auxiliary events for Rocket League. Maybe even get a hoops tournament one day. Respect for those hoops boys that grind out there,
Right.
and maybe even try to make it more worldwide. Kind of for this one, it was really just NA focused, probably due to COVID, or may not. I'm assuming. But maybe on a world stage or something. It's auxiliary events with the worlds. Like you get there Wednesday, Thursday for the freestyling tournament. You have the best freestylers in the world play. Then you have actual worlds Friday, Saturday, Sunday, something like that to let everybody from all the regions play in it, because I know got a lot of good EU people out there that missed out. I know Example missed out. I don't think he's EU though, but there are a lot of other great freestylers that I know would have put on the show as well. So I don't know. I like it, and I can't wait to see the final on Sunday.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. Hold on. I'm not gonna lie. It's hot. I'm hot. I got the heat on. So I'm not gonna lie.
That's what happens when you live in Chicago. See me, I got the AC on down here in Louisiana.
Okay.
And
Well,
I hope Raul got the AC on in
Yeah, I
Texas.
got the AC on.
So we can get this all day.
okay.
every day.
Congratulations. I already got a headache. I don't need to be sweating under here. But I liked it. I thought it was really cool. I thought, it was I think it was very community focused too. Like the judges that we saw for a lot of OG fans, you get to see Golden Boy kind of back in it again. You haven't seen Golden Boy do Rocket League stuff in a while. And then John Sandman, who just hosted the last Gridiron event. And now it just kind of seems like the more Rocket League is doing these like fun community events, they're also incorporating John in there too. And now he's starting to, get more comfortable with that too. And then obviously, you got Jazer as a judge. They've also brought in Musty, Kronovi, Chelchi. It's just Chel now. Gibbs, and I feel like I'm missing someone. I know they had Twitch chat.
I think you.
Did you name 5?
I think you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're
That's
good.
it.
Okay. And yeah, they ended up having like all those people in there. Oh yeah, you're right. So. And then I thought it was really cool because chat got involved, like their score got brought into that, incorporated into that, so that was really really neat. And then they had the new drops thing that they put on too, where if you watch for an hour, then you get drops. So I thought all in all it was cool. I thought you could tell those guys were nervous from some of the times where like it were some people who couldn't score a goal just because they were trying to pull off like some of these shots they pull off all the time. And that's the thing too, right? Like they try to pull off all the time. I remember Fire was doing pinch goals. I think he did maybe like 7 or 8 pinch goals, something around that number. But he was trying to go for like a 95 or 99 mile per hour shot, and he was getting 77s every time. And he was just like, he was frustrated, so he kept trying to go for it. And it's just showing you, even these guys are so used to being in their comfort zone, where okay, I could do this 100 different times. It's a clip that's going to be on a YouTube video or a Twitter video, so it's whatever. But then when you under a timer and you in a tournament and you in front of 100,000 people and you got to show up, then that's when it gets a little like, oh, okay. That's when the pressure starts to hit. You saw people get a little frustrated, and you saw like the fact that some of those guys were able to pull off all those good goals as time got on, and then they got more comfortable. So it was definitely really cool to watch, for sure. I want to see more things like that. Obviously, I was a part of the Gridiron thing, so that was pretty fun. But also seeing like stuff for the freestyle like community. Yeah, I almost said market, but the community there. I know. I was like, I'm definitely not finding the word here. But seeing something for that community is really cool, and it shows that Psyonix pays attention to pretty much every aspect of the scene in one way or another. So, I thought
it's pretty. It's pretty cool that like that's basically Rocket League's dunk contest, if you want to think about it.
Yeah.
You have a bunch of judges, and then everybody's one at a time just pulling off something crazy. That's crazy to think about. Psyonix is doing a great job implementing new game modes and bringing like the community together to just the spectators are even getting involved, which is great.
Yeah, so that was super
that's something
cool.
to grind for.
And I thought it was really cool with the Ford sponsorship too, because everybody's using F-150s.
They had another cinematic today that you were really happy about.
Oh yeah, they had the Ford painting the Champions Field, like he was driving around with like paint to paint the lines. I thought that was cool. Every time I see the Ford,
all of them. Every time you see them.
Every time I see the Ford, you got the Ford putting the boost in. You got the Ford painting the field, pulling the demo cars. Yeah, like it's cool.
Yeah, you love all that. You were just so into that.
I think it's cool. Like you don't see all that
extra work.
Yeah. And I like Raul's point about how the freestyling competition is like that. It can kind of be our dunk contest. But see, that brings me a good question. What could be the 3-point shootout? That's what I need to see. I need to see some accuracy. I don't know how to you do it. I don't know how exactly to do a 3-point shootout, but or something like that, where it shows you a true sniper. Woo! Cause then we get Red Zone on for that competition and see if we really play Thompson. Then we can see who the Steph Curry. Cause that'd be kind of nice. I don't know how to do that though.
No, they got workshop maps. They got workshop maps where it's like it has one spot of the net open, and you can just practice like shooting it at that one spot. Bro, imagine they just have like the corners open
online,
and then like there's certain points,
and you got like a money rack where like you got like a money top left or something where you always make them bang bang. Ooh,
so that's what I was gonna say too, because they could do that. They could do like if you really want to get to like a base version of the game, sorta, you could do it like where it's a training pack, but you get points based on ball speed and ball position. So if you're shooting like 100-mile-per-hour shot top left corner, like you got to get extra points for that or something like that. Like I think it's a lot of different ways. So I don't know. It's a little interesting. I feel like I like the training pack more because you got to take a specific kind of shot, which means you got to hit the ball at a certain spot anyway. So you can always make it far off like a 3-point line or something like that. But no, I mean, it'd be cool. I want to see
They
Sean
could have
TV
like a
in there.
dribble contest for like the skills competition. Show on TV. Wait, why you want to see Sean TV out there?
Because I need to see a remake of that one clip where he was in training and he missed like 14 shots in a row in like 20 seconds.
I ain't
Bro,
trying to.
relax, man.
I ain't trying to get nobody embarrassed in front of hundreds of thousands of people.
Man,
I
trying to
ain't
embarrass
doing that.
people.
I'm saying. Like, I mean, I'll play too if try to go in there. I ain't gonna mind.
They could have like a whole all-star competition. That'd be kind
Oh.
of sick. Like an all-star weekend.
We know T-Bay's bricking, bro. T-Bay's notorious for missing open nets, bro.
Breaking. I'm a training pack whiz. Come on now.
Train that
100%.
whiz.
Training-
when you got 200,000 eyes on you, T-Bay's. I don't know, T-Bay's.
Man, check the CRO tape, man. I had 35,000. I'm dropping 1,000 when it matter most. No, come on now.
No. He said all that with confidence, but we remember that proving grounds. Boy.
Oh no. Oh,
He was in that lobby, but we had Marvin's Room playing for you.
I mean, that was before I became Ice Bates. That was in the process. Now I'm Ice Bates now.
Ice Base,
Ice bait.
TB3.
TB3.
Yeah, TB3 for 3. You know me. I don't miss. That'd be actually sick. But anyway, yeah. So I know we all appreciate the freestyling component of this weekend. I like how that was integrated with the Ford. The more loves the cinematics, and we all just love watching Rocket League. And I know the community especially probably really enjoys that. They should have like a qualifier though next time, for sure, to improve on it. Have like a qualifier rather than hand picking people. I don't know exactly how you would do a qualifier though. Cause you have to have the judges there for the qualifier.
That's true.
Otherwise, how you gonna quantify? Maybe be like a submission. You get 3 shots. You gotta submit them. Or 5 shots.
Or what you could do is you could select like a couple of people who are judges, maybe 2, maybe 3 people who are judges, and then have them like stream calls on their channel since they know how it works. Or like you could like assign people specific series in the bracket, just kind of like how Johnny Boy does with like his 1v1s where he has like community streaming like ones and matches. Kind of like that too. But then you get like a lot more judges. Like, I don't know. I think it needs to be fully fleshed out. I don't think I can flesh it out right now. I think that's a lot.
Yeah, it's just food for thought though.
But
just to improve upon it.
I will say though, I'm very impressed at the fact that this was pulled off successfully, and the fact that people actually pulled off a freestyle competition and it wasn't bad. Like there are like people like who are like pros or something be like me. It's not that cool, but like they just mad because they don't get to get an F-150. So.
And how many people watched?
Yeah, because a lot of people watch. Yeah,
a lot of people watched this. It was more than like a.
Like I said, I think we peaked at 100,000
match.
Yeah.
A lot of people were in there watching. I guess it's just because it was something new. I don't know.
I think so. But yeah, it's gonna be cool. We're gonna see the finals of that around the time of the major. I think Sunday of the major. I think they do the freestyle competition first, and then they go into the major. So
and they transition.
Yeah. So that'll be cool. We'll talk more about the major in a bit. The other thing that happened, like I said, me and Tyler were watching it, and we were pretty much watching the same time Smug was going on because Smug happened today. Smug was actually really good. I'm not gonna lie. There was a lot of different a lot of good matches, I'd say. You had the Ludwig match, which was pretty much as you'd expect, to be honest. But everything else too that ended up happening was actually pretty entertaining, I'd say overall. But I mean, Tyler, like, what was your favorite match out of that?
Oh, you already know where I'm gonna go. I mean, it was at the expense of my boy Scrub. I mean, even Scrub gonna have to tip his hat to the greatness that was on the other side of the field against. I mean, my God, the best player in the world. The best player in the world put on a complete. Bold. There's no bold about it. If they let that boy on all CS next season, woo-wee, that's a bad mama jamma right there, boy. That boy Ahmad, however you pronounce it. Make sure you message me or something like that. I gotta figure out how to pronounce his name all the way. But anyways, He put on a complete show, styling on one of the greatest ones players of all time in Scrub Killer. Made Scrub look like he was outclassed. Now, could have just been a bad day for Scrub. Johnny Boy, I expected to go 5 off rip. Johnny Boy expected Scrub to win it in 5. So the fact that Alpine went out there hitting double resets on one of the best ones players, one of the best defenders of all time, going off the ceiling, bringing it back down. Woo! It's just pure perfection coming out of his gameplay today. And he's not even really he's not even a true once player like that. So that was my favorite matchup. And then second, of course, has to be Monkey Moon versus Ocala, but I'm sure one of y'all might have liked that one maybe. So I'm gonna let y'all go. But that was my boy. Best player in the world, Amin.
It's actually really interesting too, because like Amin and Ocala both won their series, right? Monkey Moon actually played a lot closer than what we thought, or like a lot of people thought going into it, I think, which was, really well done. But I think Ocala kind of had the series like locked in. I remember the Mile versus Ricky. I kind of knew Ricky was gonna win that one going in. Ricky's been really good. You know what? My favorite one though, it gotta be Arsenal versus Reynolds. I think just because we know them.
That one was funny. That one was
funny because they're in a team house and they sitting right next to each other. And I think Reynolds, what did he hit? I think he hit the breezy.
He hit a breezy to go up 7-4, and then he looked over at T-Shot and he smiled at him, and he smiled. And then T-Shot, the camera pans to him after the game. He's like getting on focus. Now he like shifted his position. He moved the camera away from himself. He started looking down like this the whole time. All you can see is
he got mad, bro. He got mad.
And then after that, when he started winning throughout the matchup and he started getting more confidence, he'd be smirking the whole time. It'd be a soft smirk. I'm like, oh no. And they never really showed Slater like he was mad. But yeah, I mean that's the content. That was the content. What I wish I guess they just had to be nice to each other. I'm assuming one of them wouldn't be too happy if one of them stood up and like yelled at him right next to him. That'd be kind of like alpha male too much, Because they gotta keep the good vibes. But
yeah, they gotta keep the good vibes for the major this weekend. Imagine they get that mad at each other that they just fall apart. Sheesh.
Yeah, that
Daddy Chrome's in that house, bro. He's taking care of them kids, bro. He got it.
Facts. I think they took pictures today actually, so they had a nice little picture day. We'll talk about them too as things go on. But Smug happened today. Freestyle contest happened today. Those were cool. Was very excited to see about all that stuff. Actually, you know what? I think we'll just go through it right now. So, we have the North American major that's going to be coming up this weekend. We're gonna get into it today. We might hurt some feelings, and it's just gonna happen. We'll talk about every matchup in depth as much as we can. Before we do that, as we alluded to earlier, the team house situation, right? SSG are in a team house. I'm not sure if Rogue are in a team house. They're doing something though. They have like Rogue kind of like background set up from what I saw from Turn on Twitter. I mean, Roll, you've kind of been in a team house a little bit with like the Sonics, or at least experienced that environment. What can you kind of tell me about like team houses? What does it contribute? And do you think it'll help SSG when it comes time for the major this weekend?
I think team houses they bring a different type of energy with everybody in the room. You definitely feel like the vibe. If the vibe's high, then the vibe's high, right? And you riding that high, and you're probably more than likely gonna perform a lot better because you're all in the room together. You're feeding off each other's energy. But when the vibes are low, they better be on top of something because nobody want to talk to each other. You sitting right next to the same guy who just whipped the ball that go in your net, and you're like, you either one or two players. You like, all right, bro, like chill out, we got it, all right, or you just like, come on, bro, like you missed that, something like that. So I don't know, but I think the scene now is maturing a lot more. So I don't think you're gonna have those players be too upset. You're definitely gonna be upset if someone misses something that they shouldn't be missing, but you gonna back your boy up and be like, all right, bro, we go again. We got next.
Yeah, I mean, all of us are pretty familiar with the kind of personalities that's on the Space Station gaming team. Tyler, do you think that this is a team that if things get bad, they'll be able to regain based on what you know? Tyler, can you are you muted?
I'm muted.
What's up with him, man?
I was chewing my ice and I forgot to unmute. I didn't want nobody to hear me munching. Anyways, They got the best coach in the game behind them, standing right behind them, literally right behind them, and big man Chrome.
Why do you say it like that?
Right behind.
Right behind him.
Hey, that's like Papa. That's like your dad right behind you, man. You don't want to get bopped upside the head or something when you start doing something stupid.
Bro.
And, he'll keep them all in line. You know what I'm saying? So if they were separated from one another, I feel like if things went south per se, they might get a little angry, might hear some screaming, more yelling. Cause I mean, when you're alone and by yourself in your own comfort of your own room with nobody to reprimand you, you feel a little comfortable. I know a lot of people have experienced that from these little keyboard warriors and ranked or in some type of game where they talking all this noise. They wouldn't say it to your face though. So that's what type of things that go on with the team houses. When you run next to somebody, you ain't gonna say it. You gonna be nicer to them. You probably gonna be more supportive. Might pat them on the shoulder, say we gonna move on from it, and then then you gotta work. You go work through the troubles, the times that it doesn't, times that it doesn't work out, and you gotta make it all the way through. And I believe that SSG being in a team house will benefit them a lot, and I'll show you why and I'll tell you why it will benefit them a lot later on.
Why did he make that face?
I don't know.
This dude like alluding to something. Later on, wait till we get there. Okay, I do think you're right though. I do think that for Space Station Gaming, I think that based on what we know about these guys, obviously they don't like losing. For one, Chrome doesn't like losing. They don't like to let each other lose. So for them being together and for them actually getting together early on and spending more time in person, I think that'll be cool too. Plus, I think they got the secret factor. Well, actually, I don't know because I feel like this factor could either make or break the team. They got Austin in the team house. So
my man Austin made it.
So
he made it.
Either
Austin's just chilling with them.
Nah, because all it takes is somebody to score a goal, and Austin sit behind him and says, "You're you're peeking," and then either one or two things gonna happen. They either gonna be like, "Oh wow, bro, thanks, bro," or they gonna get mad because like, "What you mean I'm peeking?"
Also gonna hit him with the, but how'd that go? That's a goal.
Oh, how's that a goal?
I can't believe that went in.
Mid game, he gonna tap on like Typical shoulder and be like, "Bro, you're peeking."
Wow, dude.
If only you play like this on my rank team. I don't know. That's just good. That's good. That's a good auxiliary vibes. A good extra vibes in the background. Yeah. I believe team houses. I believe, personally speaking, I'm not sure how most of these top orgs, like the top teams, they haven't funded and moved all their teams to a team house for the majors. Maybe just because COVID, maybe because some of them are younger. But it definitely helps. It really helps watching your teammates play, building that chemistry with one another. Because sometimes over the mic, you might hear somebody get mad or something, but like their tone doesn't show their actual like demeanor. They might come across as like being cut dry and it might seem as if they're trying to be toxic to you, but you see them in purpose. They're genuinely like asking like what went wrong here. They're trying to like help you so they can help the team out. And seeing that in person really helps the overall vibe, I feel like, personally speaking. So I'm surprised more of these major teams, these top teams, haven't coaxed or even forced their players to be in a team house. Because I think that SSG, G2, things like that when it comes to the major is really gonna help them a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Because we don't see that. If we look at the teams, I think the teams that are in a team house right now for the major are what? G2,
SSG.
And that's it.
I think that's it, right?
I think that's it.
Go ahead.
I'm almost positive that like Envy, they were in a team house for like previous events.
Yeah, they were.
That was over the summer, but I don't think they were all there at one time.
No, they definitely were there because they had dinner together. Like that one
Yeah,
picture that was on
they were all there together, but I don't think they ever played.
Oh, right, because I don't think Miss was over there. I think Miss was the only one that wasn't there, but everybody else was there.
Right.
And then you can just look at like BDS wins everything in EU and Extra and Monkey Moon are in the same building every single time they play. I really do think that has an effect on people's overall performance.
Wait, are they like roommates or something?
I don't know what exactly goes on between Extra and Monkey Moon, but all I know is that they show up to the BDS facility when it's time to play. I don't know exactly their travel routines or where they're staying, their living situations, but I do know that they are right next to each other when they're playing, and it definitely helps. You see them fist bumping each other,
Yeah.
and really just hyping each other up when it matters. So,
Sure. Okay.
I,
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you see everyone who is like in a team house pretty much does like kind of pop off there a little bit. I haven't really seen like a negative example of it yet, so I do think that there is some weight to that statement. Now, last time I saw a probably negative example of it, I think it was like way back when Allegiance was playing, but that was so long ago. That was like rival series stuff. But besides that, I think team houses are pretty good, pretty successful. So now, we talked about team houses. I think it's time for us to actually get into this this bracket here. So what we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna go through. If you guys say ! Bracket in the chat and want to submit your own prediction bracket, then just hit ! Bracket. You can click the link and then create a prediction bracket. And then if you guys are done, I think I'll probably pull up some later on in the stream to kind of see where you guys landed on. I know Roll Diz gave me his prediction bracket. I think we should save Roll Diz's till the end. Like, I mean, Tyler, whenever you're done, we
you need
probably
my
just...
link for my bracket? I have it done.
Yeah. Give me the link. Let me just post it in because
Give you the link.
yeah, Roll Diz posted his as well. But we'll all go through together and kind of do like a majority rules type of bracket here, at least to see how things go. And then we'll go with everyone's individuals and kind of critique. The only person who doesn't have an individual is me because I'm obviously just doing this one with everyone else. So
I posted it.
Yeah, I got it. T Bates' perfect run. Oh dear.
Ooh-wee. Perfect
It's
now.
Perfect run.
Perfect. Perfect.
Okay, so we'll start from V1 KCP. Here we go. Let me. Oh. You guys can see the bracket on the screen. You can kind of follow us while we go through it. So starting off here, obviously we got V1 versus KCP. I think we talked about it yesterday on who needs to win the match more. I'm gonna pull up some stats while we chat about this too, so we can kind of go through that as well. But off top, did we say which team? I think we said KCP needed to win more. I think that was like the majority.
Yeah, KCP needed the win because they're on the outside looking in right now in terms of points, and if they win, then it's massive for them, pretty much. And V1's really not in contention to make worlds, I believe. So they're a long way away from making it, or even being in talks about making it. So went with KCP.
Right, and then when we look at the stats here in terms of comparing V1 and KCP, that page that I give you guys yesterday is updated too, by the way, with like individual like player stats against teams. It looks like V1 has the edge here in this particular matchup. But do you guys think that we'll see a different KCP come this weekend?
So yeah, I was gassing KCP for putting in that work that V1 wasn't putting in like the extra tournaments such as Astro on Monday. But then see, when you gotta put in the work, you can't be losing to people that you shouldn't be losing to. And last time I checked, Jamal Jabari or Jamal Jabari, however you want to pronounce him, they ain't in this bracket for the major right now. So and then when I checked the Astro, KCP's losing to Jamal Jabari, and that makes me wonder: are KCP really ready for the major, or are they just did they just somehow make it off of coasting or just being decent enough to make it, not consistent? And see, then I look at my boys from V1, and who I've stated many times are the better team out of the two, especially after adding Calm. And now, it made me think for a long time, but then finally, I got to KCP losing to V1 just off of old matchups, and the fact that I just believe V1's the better team. KCP can't be losing to Jamal Jabari and Astro. You gotta win that one. Gotta go in with that momentum. And V1 apparently looks like the greatest team of all time in scrims as of late. We all know scrims do matter somewhat, to some degree. So I'm going V1, 3-2 over KCP.
Ooh.
Oh, so it's gonna be close. Okay. All right. We looked at the stats Monday. I think we all kind of came to the conclusion that V1 hasn't lost to KCP since the roster change. I do believe that V1 still has their number till proven wrong. Basically, KCP has been grinding a lot recently, but I don't think it's enough for V1, especially if they haven't played. JG might be putting a little bit of sauce in a game plan, so things might be different this time around. Hopefully, they are for his sake. But
A little sauce.
little sauce in the game plan. You gotta
Yeah.
change up something because they not beating them, so you gotta change something. And hopefully he did that. But I still think V1's gonna come out on top in this
Wait, didn't you
matchup.
just say KCP was gonna come on top 2 seconds ago?
What?
He said, "Oh, you got V1 winning."
Yeah,
Oh.
I said V1 has their number. I said maybe JG put some sauce in the game plan, and maybe
Oh,
they'll come out. But
so you
I
got
don't think.
V1 winning just like me.
Yeah, I got V1.
Also, I think you got to take into account the fact that Torment only shooting 8% when in all of the matchups against KCP. That ain't gonna happen. That boy Torment a sniper. They gonna go to about 20%, 25%, and once that happens, they go start falling in KCP. Woo! Y'all better start playing a little bit more defense. Tommy Tom ain't shooting no 8% on entire series. You best believe that. Better believe that.
What you think,
Tomorrow,
Amar?
Well, I mean, it kind of don't matter, I think, because we'll end up going with V1. But that being said, I think that, it's going to be a close series. It doesn't seem like V1 or KCP really have like a difference or like an edge here in this matchup at all, which is kind of, kind of unfortunate. But from what we've noticed, at least as I want to say like a team, KCP like goals per game, they sit at like 2, V1 goals per game 1.86, so they are outscoring some teams. But when it comes down to like that head-to-head matchup that we were looking at, it doesn't necessarily seem like the edge here is really given to KCP. So I think like it's one of those series where KCP kind of have to prove us wrong, where if they want to like change that statement. So I think right now I'd have to go with V1, which would be it'd be a very interesting start to the day, but it'd be pretty cool to see nonetheless. So let me pull up the bracket again. We're gonna just move V1 up.
this bracket's weird.
This is weird. It's a double 11 bracket.
How are Envy and Rogue on the same side?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
I don't know what it's seeded off of because it puts energy at the
What
one
is it
seed.
seeded off of? How is NRG number 1?
I don't know. Maybe overall points in the split.
Yeah, maybe the.
I'm looking at that.
But yeah,
Envy's number 1.
I was gonna say that wouldn't even make sense. to be
Rogue's
honest.
number 2. NRG's number 3.
Who won
Have
the
they looked at
last?
this?
Who won the last regional?
Rogue.
Rogue won the
did,
last
yeah.
regional. Maybe I don't know if it's based off the last regional or not.
It should just be based off of total winter points, right?
Or is it based?
Unless
Actually, I don't know because like they're saying point ranking.
even if I look at
The full ranking.
overall ranking, Envy is still number 1.
Oh, I don't know.
So how
Maybe does the grid count? Because NRG did win the grid.
that's the grid count.
Grid counts, yeah. Regional points and grid points.
So maybe that's why they would give it because NRG took first and Envy took 5th. That's like the only way I can make sense of it.
But like, well, where's this like calculation? So like it could be on paper.
I
Like,
mean,
where's this-
I'm not speaking as if I know. I'm just throwing something out there. Some type of explanation.
That kind of makes sense. It would make grid extremely useless other than practice if it didn't count towards something. So
Yeah,
like
it goes on
counting
throughout the
towards
whole split.
seeding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, I was just asking because I just saw Envy and Rogue on the same side.
Yeah.
I missed about that.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
We got SSG in the chat. Chrome and Reddle's talking about grid points and regional points. So
All right, cool. Oh yeah, speaking of, Rob G in the chat real fast.
yeah, he's in the chat.
Rob G. Get that boy, let that boy T-Sharp borrow that Alpha Boost, man. Y'all were the best in the name when he had that Alpha Boost. Stripped it away from him. That's all I'm saying. You want that you want that golden weekend, Rob G. Yeah, I know y'all got that gold hoodie, that gold beanie. Get that boy that golden boost. That's all I'm saying. All right, you go back to more. Just that call. Talking to my boy Chrome.
He really just had to say all that. Okay.
I did.
All right. Okay. So second matchup we got on the bracket is G2 versus Ghost. Yeah, I think a lot of people think G2 are gonna win that one. I don't really think that that's like anything too crazy. I don't know if D-Rex head-to-head sheets are public or not, so I don't know if I can really share those. But or like pull up the whole sheet. I'm not gonna pull up the whole sheet. But what I will say is, in terms of these head-to-heads, G2 has not lost at all. I mean, they've lost games, 5 games, but they've won 9. And it does look like Ghost has the edge in OTs overall. But in terms of goal differential, it's a 13 goal differential. G2 scored 37. Ghost has scored 14. And it looks also like even when they had Luke versus when they didn't have Luke. Oh, well, actually, the only difference from when they had Luke and they didn't is that the series have gone 5 games. But that being said, they haven't played each other in a regional or a major yet. All the times they've played have been in the grid. So this will be the first one where they kind of sweat it out. But they have been playing close. So I don't know. Do you guys think that, Ghost maybe could make it close against G2? Or are we going to just see G2 kind of start off the day right?
The G2 fanboy. Look at him.
Ain't worry about none of that. Ain't worry about none of that. The boy Chicago been putting in the hours. Looking like a great player right now. It's regional time. Grid one thing, just a little bit of practice. Pros might take it a little bit less. That's why I see the games being a little tight. Come regional, come major, it's time to put the big boy pants on, put the boots on, strap them up, get to work. G2 know what to do. G2 in 3. Make it fast.
I think we heard that same thing from T-Base when he was talking about G2 against Rogue as well. I think Ghost. Wait, why you call time? Why you call time out?
Rogue and Ghost 2 different things now. Don't get construed. Don't act like Ghost on the same level as Rogue now. Don't do it.
You only saying that because Rogue won the last tourney.
Rogue top 5 team in A. Ghost ain't no top 10 team in A.
Top 10? You don't put him top 10?
No, Ghost not top 10. Ghost top 10?
I don't know. All right, back to the point. I think this matchup is probably one of Ghost's favorable matchups because just because of their play style. Ghost is super counterattack team. They don't leave defense pretty much. And how T-Base says G2 loses is from reckless offense, not and counterattacks, right? So I think Ghost has more of a chance winning this series than any series, any other matchup throughout the day. Honestly.
So you gonna say all that, but who you gonna pick?
Okay. Just out of like,
you made all that nonsense.
No, just out of who should win. Okay, just out of who should win, G2 should win. But yeah, I think Ghost this is their most favorable matchup.
What kind of two-sided corner you thinking?
I think G2's gonna win. G2's gonna win. I said that.
Yeah, go ahead, Demar. That's what I wanted to get out.
It's a good point though. It's still a good point, despite that. Like, the Ghost should, it's one of these things where, at least for people who don't know, okay, this could be an upset. And I mean, for some people, it shouldn't be like, oh my God, G2 lost. How? Yeah. Like, woo, oh my God, no, it's nothing like that. It's more like, okay.
It will be. Yeah, it will be. G2 somehow. Oh yeah, it will be. We ain't got some problems over there in the G2 house. The G2 losing the Ghost in the major. They know G2 losing this one. Yeah, that'd be bad. First round losing the Ghost can't happen. Won't happen. G2 not made like that. We ain't gonna think that. You think about that, then it might happen. We ain't gonna think about that in our minds. It's G2W. G2W. Move it on before you get that bad voodoo on him. Move it on.
I'm weak, bro.
You hear this man?
G2, bro. This man is the most G2 fanboy I ever heard, man.
Facts. I need to put me on that match. Like, hold on. Hit somebody else.
Let's move on before we give him that bad juju.
You lucky. You gonna be so lucky if I don't have that match. G2 start losing, I'm gonna be like, Tyler, where you at?
Tyler.
Yo, call me a G2 fanboy, but the only merch I'm gonna have is the SSG merch. That's the only merch I'm gonna have right
Okay,
now.
that's because the SSG merch look nice.
And
You rock that out.
Yeah.
Clean.
It is-
Especially on me. Hey, I'm just not trying to say. Move on to PK side.
Oh yeah. I'm weak, bro.
Okay, dude. All right, dude. Moving on. Well, wait. Okay, yeah. So we're all gonna just say G2 move on in that matchup, because they should win it. Moving on, we have Pittsburgh Knights versus Sonic. So we'll go around. Before Roldan say his boys, we'll have T-Bay deliver the argument. So, Tyler, what do you think about this? What do you think about this?
My boys.
Don't get it twisted now, T-Biz.
I believe that PK are really good, but at the same time, I think that Sonics with roll Diz just a little bit better. They got a little bit more man to the game, a little bit more 50, a little bit more put it on you, a little bit more slow play. Less air game, more bully ball, more demo. And I think that comes that when you play like that, especially against a team like PK, you get in their heads, you get in their mentals. I feel like they might be a little bit weak mentally. Maybe not Sosa. You already know Sosa, the captain. He gonna be scream calming the whole entire time. But Vidoko and ZPS, I feel like you can ride him a little bit. And that's what the Sonics are gonna try to do. I also just think the Sonics are the better team as of now. And with that, I have the Sonics winning in my bracket. Personally speaking, I got to win it 3-1. And like I said, scrims also do matter a little bit. And if you look at Sosa's Twitter, I don't know if this is true or not. I really hope it isn't true, because if so, this is kind of embarrassing. But he did tweet it out. He tweeted out that they haven't won a scrim in 3 weeks, and yesterday, I believe, marked the first time they had won one. And just
There's no way Sauce tweeted that.
He
didn't tweet that.
He tweeted. So
We
either
haven't
he's
won a scrim in 3 weeks.
either he's capping or that's actually the truth. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and say that it's true, and that's a little embarrassing, because for those of you at home who don't understand how the pro scrims work, usually they scrim at least 2 times a day, at least 2 scrims a day. So it's 5 days a week. Raul can attest to that, right?
Yeah.
So that's 10. That's 10 series a week. That's 30 series. That these boys they 0-30.
They 0-30.
So I mean, I gotta take that into account in my pickings. I got Sonic winning 3-1. Demar, it's on you now.
He really tweeted that.
He sure did.
ZPS tweeted it, and Sosa retweeted it.
Oh, ZPS tweeted it.
ZPS tweeted?
Yeah, Sosa retweeted it.
What was the wordage?
It's been a while. Finally won a scrim after 3 weeks. Remember this day, February 23rd, 2021. Bless up. Hashtag PK
Nah,
win.
bro. Them boys is clowns, bro.
They gotta be capping.
jokesters, bro. I can't believe it, bro.
Okay.
Remember this day.
All right. I gotta go. I gotta look at something real quick. Hold on.
They said, remember this day.
What?
Why are you tweeting that? ZPS, what's up with you, bro?
Hold on. I need.
You keep that on the DL, man. Or maybe it's a strategy. Maybe they trying to get in your head, bro. Maybe they haven't lost. The ZPS is just like
they most definitely have lost a scrim. What are you looking at with your face so wide, like you were just shocked
Wait.
and amazed?
Okay. I'm not.
Facts.
Okay. I was tweaking a little bit. I was about to lose my mind. Wait a second.
Well, I could tell. We could both tell.
It's not too late for that. Wait. Okay.
Wait.
So went to Regional 3. They beat 72 PC in round 2. Then after that, they lost to NRG, and then they got swept by Local. I remember that. When was Regional 3?
About 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago.
They haven't won. Oh my god. That might be true. Good lord.
They haven't won since Regional 3.
Regional 3 started.
It was beginning of February, right?
No, like January 23rd. It ended beginning of February.
Yeah.
So it was like a month ago. Good lord.
Yeah.
Imagine not winning anything for like a month. Okay, yeah, we got
Vibes got to be on an all-time low, bro.
I mean, they tweeting out funny stuff, so maybe the vibes are happy. Maybe they just got so accustomed to losing scrims that they just went in and they were just happy if they went 4-3 or something like that. 3-4.
Okay, yeah,
That's terrible.
Ooh. All right, I got Sonics in 3. I think that's all that needs to be said
Whoa.
there.
She said 3.
In 3.
Oh man.
Hey, all right. So my boys in the game, my boys out of the game. You two picking us to win. See, I don't even gotta say nothing, man. Just put it on the bracket. Just put it on the bracket. I don't gotta say nothing.
Yeah, those stats are sheesh. I will show you guys real quick. Thanks to D-Rec, we do have those head-to-heads. This is public, so I'm not really like leaking anything. But as you can see, Sonics played PK one time this season. It was in Fall Grid 3, where they had J-Russ, Sathu, and Shock. And Sonics won that 3-2. So it was a couple overtimes, and PK ended up winning those OTs, but that was a long time ago. 1 goal difference. Seemed like it was close, but regardless, I think that it's been a long time since Fall Grid 3, and if anything, Sonics have gotten better since then. So I think that's safe to say. I gotta make sure I have the right bracket. Okay, it's this one. So we move up Sonics to play the Machine next round, but we still have one more matchup: Peeps versus Alpine. What are we thinking?
What I'm thinking
Peeps.
is, go ahead. Oh, you
Go
said
ahead. No,
Peeps.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, what I'm thinking is Alpine ain't playing SSG. I know Reynolds is very happy about that one. So as long as Alpine ain't playing SSG, Alpine doesn't seem to be able to do anything. And it's shown via the records. Peeps are 3-0 against Alpine throughout the entirety of RLCS season X. It will make it 4-0 this weekend. Probably might sweep them. Peeps are just really nice with it. And I don't know, it should be a light matchup for the Peeps. Alpine moving down to the losers.
I think I agree with T-Bits on this one. I think the kryptonite for SSG is Alpine. So them boys. I mean, I think Chrome definitely has to be game planning on Alpine since they can't seem to get a hang of them. But that's not the matchup now that we're talking about. So I definitely think Peeps is gonna take this. Like I say 3-1.
Yeah, I think you guys are pretty on form with that. I'll even go so further. I got them in 3. I think it'll be pretty one-sided. Maybe Peeps, maybe I can actually I'll change to 3-1. I can see Peeps game 1 maybe, or maybe somewhere in there, kind of getting a little off guard by Alpine. Maybe Jordan finds Percy for a 1-2 to Lou, but after that, it's a done deal. So.
Wait, Mala played a series?
Yeah, and swept.
Go ahead, Mala.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, that boy's fresh out of Chipotle too. Had a nice Chipotle
facts,
bowl.
man.
He out there said they need me. I'm on 2 hours.
he's like, yeah, they probably was like, you got to play Alu spot, so you got to sit in the back. He's like, oh, I could sit in the back. All right, I could do that.
Malo's probably hyped up too, man.
Right.
Like, when they score, Malo's like, "Let's go, guys!
Let's go." Mala big, man. That's a big man.
Malo big, bro.
All right.
All right, well.
So that leads us to our round 2 matchup: NRG versus V1. So V1 coming off a win against KCP. It'll be NRG's first series of the day. Do we think a warmed up V1 can take down NRG?
No.
That's a no. That's a no.
Okay. I mean, okay, this is pretty obvious, right? I think a lot of us are like, no, but like, let's try to break it down here just like a little bit more. I'm gonna pose a couple questions. There is are we 100%? There's absolutely nothing V1 can do in order to beat NRG in this series.
Well, that's
Go ahead, T-Bits. Go ahead.
that is the most loaded question. There's something they could do. Justin could maybe be sick a little bit, have a little tummy.
No. I said, is there anything V1 can do?
There you
Bro,
go.
that
I just wanted to make sure the question was framed just right. V1, I mean, they could play great Rocket League. Calm could bust out a couple flip resets. Tommy Tom could be shooter top, left top, right. I mean, they're good. They're great players in all means. We all know what Gimmick can do. We all know what Toman can do, and Calm on the come up. So I mean, they could play a great series. They can keep it tight. But I just believe the NRG is the better team. Personally speaking, out of all the matchups for this particular quarterfinal uppers, I believe that this one's gonna be the tightest out of all of them. Just my belief, and I think V1's a really solid team. So, I mean, I got NRG winning 3-2, but a couple bounces the wrong way, and V1 could take it. I just don't see it happening.
I do agree. This definitely will be probably the tightest matchup out of the four rounds. But yeah, NRG should not be losing this. I think if V1 comes out maybe with a bit of momentum off the KCP dub, definitely they have a better chance, and they definitely have the pieces to do it. Because you've seen teams like, again, Sonics, which you would rate us a lot lower than NRG respectively, and we came out, we swept them one time, right? So it's definitely doable, and I think V1 definitely has. It's definitely doable. I think V1 they're not like this. They're not this super high power, but they should be a consistent top 3 team in the league, 100%. And against V1, NRG definitely should have that kind of veterancy in, right. And yeah, they should definitely come out on top here.
Now, for those of you who, still like, why not KCP too? Just for even, obviously, like, you guys got to go back to see why we picked V1 over KCP, but lovely direct here made head-to-head stats or for both scenarios. So you can even compare how these two teams measured up against each other. We got them right here on the screen right now.
I'm seeing it.
And, I mean, even in the stats, even in the numbers, V1 play closer to NRG than KCP do. I think the biggest thing is obviously like V1's taking a series off, right? The game differential, I'd say, is closer. So is the goal differential. It's small numbers here, but I think they do end up making, a little bit of a difference. V1 even took a series off of NRG when they had AXB on the team. It was fall grade number 8. But as of recently, they got close and went to Regional 1. It was a 5-game set. But otherwise, I mean, you can see that there is some potential here for V1. And that's what I'm saying. Like, does it have to be a specific player? Do we need to see more? Who would need to step up for version 1 in order to make this a close series against NRG?
I got to pick T-Bates MVP. T-Bates reigning favorite player. I don't even know if he's still T-Bates' favorite player to watch. I was
gonna go with him too. Go ahead. Let the world know about him.
It gotta be Gimmick. Gimmick gotta step up. Gimmick gotta step up. We need to see that Gimmick who was doing the most. The most. And go ahead, T-Base. You can explain Gimmick a little bit more than I can.
I'm gonna need to see sniper rifle Gimmick. I'm gonna need to see Steph Curry Gimmick. Because right now I'm seeing Shaquille O'Neal Gimmick, 16.67% on the field. That's just too much bricking. That's just too much bricking for my liking. You can't be called a sniper when you're breaking free throws like that. These are easy money ones. And also, he only averages 328 points per game. I'm gonna need to see at least 350, at least probably about 375 in order for them to really pull it off against NRG. You gotta go Gimmick, turn back the clock a little bit, about 2 years, freestyle on him a little bit, hit the top left, top right, might even bust out a dime. Just bust out a dime, get a little throwback on him, switch it up on him. They won't be expecting it. And Gimmick do all that, woo! Gimmick in his prime, he could 1v3 him, but I mean, it all depends if he wants to show up.
1v3? I don't know. That's bold. That's bold.
Gimmick in the prime was that cat.
You saying Gimmick in the prime can 1v3 Justin, Garrett G, and Squishy?
Time out. Last time I checked, Squishy only got a ring because he had that boy Gimmick on his team, and Gimmick won before Justin and Garrett G did. So
yeah, you ain't gonna tell me Torment. Come on, bro. Torment was the clear MVP on that team, and that tourney, clear. It was clear.
Okay, that's fine. That's why they should that's a different discussion for another day, because they should redo the finals. They should redo the MVP, and it should be the finals MVP, not the tourney MVP. I mean, like they don't do a playoff MVP. They do the Super Bowl MVP, finals MVP. That Gimmick was the finals MVP. I don't think that could be disputed. He was flipper set in top left and top right. He was just the most dominant player on the field. I think we all know that.
Oh my goodness.
And so, if my boy Gimmick show up like he used to, they could take it, but it's gonna have to be on him. It rests on his shoulders. He know that. So, I mean, I want to see the best out of him this week. That's why I got it 3-2 in favor of NRG. But that's 'cause I respect everybody on V1 in the game.
Oh my goodness.
All right, Damar, what you think?
He said that. I mean, I gotta go with NRG. That being said, I think just to jump in on the question, the conditions for V1, I think you got to see Gimmick or Tournament, more so Gimmick step up. I mean, a Tournament can step up, but I think Gimmick has a bigger impact overall in terms of like getting points on the board. I think Tournament can do a lot, and I think he'll make it close. But I think you still got to see Calm or Gimmick like get that extra number in there. I think also one thing NRG kind of does is they like to sleep on teams that they are confident in going into the matchup. I've seen it happen plenty of times in the grid, whether it's Jamal Jabari or somebody else. They always sleep on teams that they play, going into the matchup. I think the reason they beat KCP is that simple fact that they kind of respect KCP a little bit more, where like they see beast mode and they know it's going to be a fast game. So then they kind of go into it with a lot of energy. But I think when it comes to teams like, again, that V1, Jamal Jabari local match, that's when you see, okay, NRG getting a little lackadaisical. Then they try to turn it on, but by the time they turn it on, the series is already over. It's happened a couple of times.
You think they sleep on V1?
They lost to V1 with AXB. Yeah.
I mean,
They haven't lost to KCP. They
I
haven't
think
lost
it's
to
just that
KCP.
V1's better than KCP, in my opinion. V1 has had a very unfortunate grid placing.
I can't agree with that. V1 is sitting at like 18 in the overall rankings. KCP is like
AXB was the worst
7.
team. With AXB, V1 was the worst team, and also you have to take
That's my
So
point.
it's only been one split, and that split, V1's been playing pretty well, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, you can
Also,
say,
you got to fall in the brackets too. V1's had to play like Envy multiple times in these regionals, I believe. That's just unfortunate.
I don't know V1's. Actually, I do know V1's history. Why am I lying? Yeah, they played Envy in Winter 3 and 2. They didn't play them at all. They lost to G2 and then they lost to SSG. Those were both 5-game sets. And then in 1, they didn't play Envy either. They got knocked out by Rogue and then they got knocked out by NRG in 5.
They're losing to the top 5 teams in the world. They're pretty good.
He does have a point.
They're pretty good.
Point.
All right, SSG versus G2.
Hold on, let me still look at the stats. Like, dang. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no.
I think we all kind of went with NRG here, right?
Yeah, for sure. So we'll call in that, but that'll be again. I look forward to that one. I look forward to that one. So yeah, SSG G2.
I think there's 2 team houses here. 2 team houses are playing against each other. This is probably the closest land environment we gonna get for a while.
Kind of facts.
So, I got SSG. I think SSG matches well against G2.
Shocker.
I'm not as much as you a G2 lover, teammates. I'm not a G2 hater. I just think SSG matches well against G2. They have spectacular defense that can handle that G2 pressure that you love to watch, right? And I just think SSG in that team house, it depends on how the environment is, but knowing them boys they're gonna be energetic and they're gonna get after it. So I think SSG, that team house is going to give them an advantage. And they'll be all over it.
Okay. Same. See, every single time you mention G2, whoever G2's opposition is, you always say they match up well against G2, no matter who it is. I think you could throw out 3 rank A players. You probably say they match up well against G2. Anyways, staying on that, I'm gonna go SSG too. I got SSG in a 3-1 special. 3-1. Wait, is he best of 7 and quarters?
Wait, you pick SSG?
Yeah, I picked SSG.
Uh-oh.
I picked SSG. Chicago only averaging 11% right now against SSG in that shooting department. I need to see more out of Reed right there. That type of breaking, that's worse than Gimmick. My God, hit the dang net, do something. And see, and I feel like it's not gonna change because SSG, because G2 might get a little tilted. And also, you gotta take into account that last time SSG and G2 played, G2 kind of slapped them around. That was in I believe it was the last grid, the grid final. SSG, I know that boy Chrome been on his boys about that. It ain't gonna happen again. It ain't gonna happen again off rip. SSG trying to win it all. That's why they all gonna be sitting right next to each other. So
yes, sir.
I got SSG winning that one. G2 got to make it do it in the lower bracket maybe. Got to figure it out down there.
Yeah, I think you guys are right on that one. I was planning on going on SSG from the start there. I think that G2 G2 definitely like has a chance to kind of make it close. We've seen them take series off, but it's just a little bit too inconsistent. It's almost like 1 every 3 series for them. So I think at this point, yeah, it's just SSG's turn to take the dub here, and everything kind of supports it. All the numbers support it for the most part, and you could definitely tell SSG's going the extra step in order to get prepared for this. So I don't think they drop out there. It'd be very surprising to see, but all in all, I think that will be that. So our next matchup will be Team Envy versus Sonics. Roll Diz versus the Machine. Tyler Bass, what do you say?
Roll Diz versus the Machine. Oh, baby. Well, it's very unfortunate for Roll Diz that he has to go through the Machine. See, I'm just looking at the overall matchups, and I'm not even gonna bring those up because it's just a slaughter. It's just an actual slaughter. It's a complete outclass. No matter what kind of roster Sonics throw out there. Oh, I love you, boy. You're still getting outclassed this weekend. It's gonna be quick. Hey, as a competitor, I want you out there competing the best possible. See, and I'll be rooting for you to compete, but it might be quick. Hey, it might be over fast. So, and the machine, I know they're coming off that regional loss. They're trying to make amends for it in the major. So I got the Machine winning. Yeah, winning 3-0.
Oh, he put a 3-0. That's tough. That's tough.
Sheesh.
I mean, it is a Machine. There's not much I could say. I'm confident going in, but it's always gonna be tough competition when you're going against arguably the best team in the region, right? So it's definitely gonna be tough. On my back end, I got MB winning, so it's just gonna be tough, man. I don't know what to say, bro. I don't know what to say.
Oh no.
It's the first time he never said, my boys. He ain't come out this time. He don't know what to go with this one. He succeeded. He said,
I can't, bro. I'm defeated.
He said they're gonna go in. They're gonna go in head high. When they all go wrong, it ain't gonna be no problem.
Look. Most of the time, when you interview a player about a next matchup, like if it's on the mainstream or RLCS, hey, no man, we confident going into this one. Like I think we gonna play our best game or whatever. We gonna leave it out there. This man don't even got his team on his own bracket.
Bruh, you just gotta have that. I don't know, bro.
Okay, we go.
Hey, I can't be delusional out here, bro.
I mean, that's true. That's facts, and I appreciate that. That because y'all know we gonna real.
We gonna go out. We gonna play, right? And obviously we gonna give it our all, bro. But in the way I look at the bracket, bro, that team definitely should beat us 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10.
Right.
That's how I look at it. That team definitely should be beating us. You can't let somebody.
We got respect for the great team. We got respect for the great team. We got respect to give them a little clap for that.
Right.
Little honesty, little humbleness. Ain't no conceited, ain't no delusion.
Right.
Okay.
Let's come out here, my boys. I got us winning the whole thing.
That boy really
How
trying to get into
stupid I
that
look,
top
bro.
6.
Like y'all tripping, bro.
Wait, he did say they gonna finish top 6.
Hey,
so we got
we got loser back and run. We got loser back and run. Hey, that's all that matters.
I got you know what I'm saying? Man, my goodness. I'm telling you though, if Rodiz win that series, I posted a Twitter video like Stephen A. Smith laughing. I am going to be laughing if Envy dropped that, bro. That would be hilarious to me. But much respect though to Rodiz for that, and good luck in that matchup too. But we're gonna go to the. Hey, I wasn't even trying to be like that, bro. Why y'all start laughing?
No, y'all started clowning me, bro. Like, chill out.
All right, I'm chilling. We're gonna leave it alone. Okay. Last round 2 match, Rogue versus the Peeps. So we got our reigning regional champion Rogue playing against the Peeps, coming off a series from Alpine. How we feel like Jason gonna start off the major?
Exactly how we left off the last. T-base.
Or is it flipped? Is it go like this? Cause my camera flips.
No, it goes like this. It goes like this. T-base. It goes like this.
I don't know why you said that. Why did he say that?
Nah, bro. T-base tripping,
photo
man. Hey, there's a reason why, there's a reason why Rogue won the last big tourney.
Yeah, cause they didn't run into the Peeps.
That's why? That's why they won.
The last 3 times, at least in the winter split, the last 3 times that Rogue plays the Peeps, they lose.
All right, it ain't happening this time. It's
AJ and them boys,
amazing.
AJ and them boys confident. That's all I'm gonna say.
And
Yeah, but hey,
they could be
my
confident
sources
as
are
well.
pretty good. They confident.
Oh, your
What's
source
gonna
is
happen?
good.
What's gonna happen? Come when the Rogue plays Peeps in this bracket, and I'm
We'll
just
see
on. Go ahead.
We'll see the Peeps
Okay.
make it there. We'll see the Peeps make it there.
Oh, I mean, they'll make it there first. Like I said, Alpine. Only reason Alpine playing in this right now is because they get the farm SSG for 2 regionals. If they didn't play SSG both the time, Alpine not even here right now. So they should be grateful. So we ain't worried about Alpine. Peeps on the other hand, they the truth. AJ, that boy Coco. And like you love first kill and all that, but when it come to major, it's all about that sky high. We gonna fly high, especially when you got it on, like on.
Hey, bro, I told you, man. First killer won one. It's over. All
Okay,
he
we gonna
needed
see.
was to get
We gonna
comfortable
see.
winning one, and he
Okay,
did it.
okay, we gonna see
It's
how
raps, bro.
comfortable he is when he won one. Okay,
Hey,
we gonna see how comfortable.
let first killer call you and tell you how many times he won something, a big tourney straight in a row, because he can do that. He could just do that. He could turn it on like that, bro. It don't matter who he was playing against. He just kept winning and winning and winning, bro. Once he gets comfortable, it's raps, man.
Okay,
First killer is the truth,
We gonna see. I got Peeps.
and I got Rogue.
All right, no, the Marco. Go ahead. Take your team.
Yeah. You know, I gotta go with the hot hand right now. Rogue is the hot hand. I think Peeps right now have been solid, but I just haven't seen top 5 Peeps. That's what I've really been trying to look for is top 5 Peeps. They haven't really necessarily kind of showed me that. They did last regional a little bit with the win against V1 and G2, so it was solid. But then they lost out of 5 to SSG, and then they fell out there. I think there could be a chance. Definitely, last time they played each other, which wasn't that long ago, it was in grid playoffs. Peeps won at 3-1. So I think it's a very close series. I do. But I just feel like Rogue with this newfound confidence, they're just gonna take it all the way. So I gotta go Rogue with that one.
We gonna see.
Yeah.
Rogue winning that regional is like catching fire in a bottle. That's all I'm gonna say about that. We gonna see.
Okay.
Peeps in 3. I mean 4.
Oh, they got Peeps at 4. Oh dear.
It's in 4.
Okay.
Sheesh. Jason, I'm gonna need you to pull up, Jason. You gotta close this man's big mouth, bro.
Jason, like, come on.
Even if you win, my mouth ain't gonna be closed, but I ain't gonna worry about you winning.
All right.
Trust me,
So,
my-
no, I was gonna say so. This is an update on our bracket right now. We're gonna jump into the lower round, but just so you guys are following along, this is kind of what we've all decided as a majority. I'll show the individual ones afterwards, but losers round 1, we got Peeps going up against KC Pioneers. That'll be the losers round 1 match there, and
okay.
yes,
All right, well, Peeps.
Dang.
That's it. Nothing to it. Just Peeps.
Don't we have to go a little quicker in order to
Alright.
make sure we get like the back end, the winners and all that?
All right, you right. All right, I think with the Peeps taking an L in the uppers, yeah, I think KCP gonna be fired up, and KCP gonna take it.
Wow.
Okay. Let me see.
Actually, I don't even know who I put on my bracket.
Oh dear.
Oh.
The only time Peeps lost to KCP was in 7 and grid playoffs 8. Otherwise, it's pretty much. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with the Peeps here.
He's making a face. Hold on. Wait a second.
Wait, what are you talking about?
You made a face after you looked at your bracket.
With me? No, I'm chilling. I'm straight.
Okay. I had to make sure.
My bracket going to plan.
Okay.
All right. So, second matchup: Sonics versus Ghost.
Sonics in 4.
I got me and my boys. After that L we took, I got me and my boys. We're gonna recoup. We're gonna bounce back.
All right. You got a Sonics dub there. G2 PK.
G2 go to. They move forward.
PK ain't won a series in 3 weeks, bro. Gotta go with G2.
That's kind of facts. Let me look at some numbers here.
I feel like that's close. Didn't they play in like that one the one regional where PK was like super close. That was probably a while ago actually. That was probably a while ago.
Yeah, they don't really actually play each other that much. PK actually though, the record is 3-1 in favor of PK. PK beat them in like 2 grid groups, and they beat them in Winter Regional 1. They beat them in 7.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Oh,
That's amazing. I'm
But
just gonna like not pay attention to any of that.
He's
And
like, it's
just
not
gonna
gonna
call
happen
it-
here.
I'm just gonna call it a G2 in the major form. G2's gonna win it.
G2 in a major form. It's either G2 in a major form or G2 get first rounded. We'll see how that goes. But majority picks G2 here, so it's G2. Kind of. I was gonna go with the numbers. V1 versus Alpine.
V1. As long as Alpine ain't playing SSG, I ain't picking them.
Sheesh. Nah, I got Alpine on this one. I think things gonna be different. I got Alpine.
Let's see.
Record between these two teams is 2-2. They haven't really played anything like special, to be honest. The biggest matchup is Grid 3 playoffs, where it was V1 winning in 5. But the game record is 8-9 in favor of Alpine. I don't know. Yeah,
Come on, bro.
This is one of the first times where I think I don't know. I'll find out in 1, 2. Okay, I'm going V1.
There we go. We all knew he was gonna get there. I knew it. I was never in doubt.
I was looking at the individual numbers, and I think
Is this top 6 now?
this is
No.
yeah.
This is top 8.
Is it? No, it's top 8.
2, 4, 6. Yeah, it's top 8. It's top 8. Top 8. Top 8.
Oh, that's unfortunate for Road.
bro. Geek.
So
Geek.
Oh yeah.
Geek.
So
Yeah,
we can
unfortunate, huh?
we can expand on this a little bit more. We definitely got time.
Look at teammate's face, bro.
I see what Road
What
did
you looking at?
with your bracket. That's why.
What
Now
you
it all
looking
makes
at?
sense. Your story. No wonder you picked KCP to win. I had to think about it. I'm like, how do Sonics get top 6 in this world here? Now I'm looking for. And now I think about it, like, oh, you picked KCP to win. That's
Bro,
how you
even
end
if-
up with top 6.
Even if I pick Peeps. Even if I pick
Oh.
Peeps.
He confident against Peeps too. Oh my god, the battle of the ground versus the air.
The last time I played Peeps, 3-0 sweep.
Oh.
Come at me. What's
Uh-oh.
up?
All right.
That's
Saw
it.
flex against
That's all I
Saw
gotta
flex.
say.
He said that.
Hey, that's all I gotta say. All I gotta say.
So
Saw flex.
Sonics versus Peeps here. Actually, yeah, we're gonna get into this one. We're gonna get into this one. So Road is confident here against the Peeps. He says last time he played them, he 3-1'd them. Went to regional
We
3.
owed him.
What? This says 3-1.
Oh, it might have been 3-1.
Man.
Went to regional 3.
I don't even remember.
So, Roldis was on. Peeps were off. I remember that. I think that was an upper round match, was it not? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh yeah. That's when you knew though. That's when a lot of people knew. Okay, hold on, Roldis doing something. Or it was either that or like, and you sit here, Tyler. You talk to me about why I don't believe in the Peeps, and it's when I see stuff like that, and then like that's why I can't have faith in them in other matchups like that, because now you see Sonics coming up. Sonics beat them in a regional where they probably should have had a good performance. If they get a rematch in the major, Sonics are already going to be confident in that matchup, and I think you see the Peeps exit the tournament.
You see, like, I mean, I get all that, I understand. That's why I got the Peeps beating Rogue. Because the Peeps don't beat Rogue, then I just think the Peeps are a great matchup against Rogue. That's why I have the Peeps beating Rogue. If Peeps don't beat Rogue, they can lose anybody. And
That's true.
if it ends up like the bracket is currently formatted for yours in the chats, Peeps versus Sonics, then I mean it's kind of a coin flip. It's a battle of 2 completely different play styles. One's gonna be way more slow, more position oriented and more 50s, and the other one's gonna be way more chaotic, more air play especially. really a battle. Really is a battle of two different play styles. So personally, me, I'm a ground player myself. I like 50 and just moving people out the way. And so I'm gonna go with the Sonics over the Peeps since y'all got them both playing right now. But Roll, you better hope the Peeps don't beat Roll. If Roll getting up down there, there ain't gonna be no top 6 for you.
And Rogan down there, man.
Oh, that
We'll get to it when it
Jason.
gets there.
Jason.
Get to it
Actually-
when it gets there. You gonna see me driving around looking to bump Jason the whole game, bro. I ain't doing nothing else but just going for Jason, bro. Like I'm taking it gonna be a 2v2. Y'all gonna play 2v2, bro. I'm chasing him around.
Sonic's match record against Rogue is 2-8 with a game record of 13-28.
We gotta stop Jason, bro.
Yeah.
That man be everywhere.
Facts. I think some of this is before they ended up bringing Rocky on. Yeah, a lot of this is. Oh God, this dates back to spring skirmish. Okay, that's a long time ago. So I guess technically this season. Let's do this season. If we count winter, if we start at the winter, it's 1-2. That's not that bad. Yeah, it's not that bad. Last series they played, it went 5. In winter grid 3 playoffs. So not that bad. It might be closer than what we expect, but yeah, I think it's safe to say if Peeps drop down to lowers and they don't beat Rogue, then they're gonna lose to Sonics. I can have confidence in that matchup if it happens. Next matchup is G2 versus V1.
Go to moves on once again.
This is a
you
closer matchup than we
Can
think.
you explain it? You just
Explain it.
yeah.
I mean, I could explain it. I
Why?
mean, I don't really have much. Why does G2 beat V1?
Yeah.
Because G2 in the major, and G2 got show what it matter most, and they go show up this weekend.
But they're in the lower bracket.
Yeah, because they had to get a warm up in the reality check against SSG. SSG gonna slap him upside the face, make him realize that man, we really gotta show out. And once they start showing out, and the loser bracket start getting that G2 engine going, it's gonna be one series and another series, and they're gonna try to move on. And right now, V1 just so happens to be in the path of that one series and another series, so V1's got to be taken out of the picture. G2 and 4.
I think that matchup, looking at it, it's like it's basically the same 2-0 roster, C9 versus G2, but with just Calm in there, you know, instead of Squishy. Does Calm add that like kind of dynamic that they need?
No.
Not as much as Squishy did when they was on top, but I think G2 got it. You know, I think G2 is gonna realize that they need to step up big time. It's gonna be a fire under their butt, and they're gonna take off.
Let them know.
They're
Oh,
gonna take
G2.
off. G2 wins.
Okay, so G2 wins that one, moves into the top 6. Now we go back to the upper bracket. Round 3 matchup. In case you guys are following us, this is kind of where we stand right now in terms of the bracket. So we move on to NRG versus SSG, round 3 mesh. This is before the semi, so this is quarters or winners quarters, I guess. You know, is the team house for SSG working here? Do they get a little bit more energy and throw off Justina and crew, or is this where we see the NRG boys really start to turn up after they got a series under their belt?
No. SSG wins this one because they have the team house. They have the better chemistry. They're also just a better team. They're just better than NRG, in my opinion. They have, whenever, and especially since they're all going to be right next to each other, I don't think there will be any negative vibes ensuing from one to another. It'll be a great team chemistry.
Why do you think SSG is better than NRG?
Because they have the better 3 players. You look top down, they're just a better team. I don't think that's arguable.
I think that is arguable.
I think that is arguable.
It's very arguable.
You can try to argue it, but you will lose the argument. I mean, technically, everything's arguable, but some things are just not winnable. And saying that NRG player-wise are better than SSG player-wise would be an incorrect statement. And since SSG are all together with the best coach in the game right behind them, they will win this series. I expect them to win this series, and they will handle their business because they're trying to become the best team in NA again. And that's the mission they are going to be on. That's what I expect them to do. NRG, Justin can have his name as Justin. My arm hurt, broken arm. Don't judge me, Justin. Sad. Don't hurt me. I'll be okay. I don't want to hear all that emo name nonsense. You got to come in with confidence. T-Shaka got plenty of confidence. Redos got Slater got plenty of confidence, and then typical Caden has plenty of confidence as well. SSG over NRG. There's no disputing it.
Well, there is something that's disputing it right now, and it's a little bit of this thing called numbers.
The history.
Yeah,
Oh, congratulations.
the history.
Look at the numbers.
So far in the winter split, counting the grids, we have, and I'll break this down. So starting from winter grid and 1 and 2, those two, NRG ended up beating SSG in 7. Then SSG won in winter grid 4 and 6. Before winter grid 4, SSG ended up winning also in winter regional 2, and they beat them 4-1. But then NRG beat SSG twice in winter regional 3. One series was it went 7, and then the other series it went 5. So that's 2 times back to back in the same region.
Cool.
So
Cool. A month ago.
Yeah.
With no team house. And no Coach Chrome right behind him.
The team house don't got results though.
Oh, it's gonna have results.
It is.
This weekend.
So
I don't know. I think T-Base brings up a great point about the team house and the atmosphere that they're about to have. I think that saying from top down the roster is better, like players individually, that's extremely bold. But I think SSG does take the series. I think they'll definitely. I think this is probably one of the matchups that we're anticipating getting to, and besides G2, right? G2 NRG, it only gets tough as you go on, and Chrome definitely got a game plan for this. So 100%, I think SSG will come out on
Handle
top.
business.
I'm trying to figure out where y'all get the confidence from here.
He said, I think. I said, I know. There's that confidence.
Yeah, I'm trying to understand where the no comes in here. Because you're telling me right now, like who's the standout player here? Because we know NRG, you got Justin in the major now. You think they're just finna drop the series?
No.
Who?
They're not just finna. They're not gonna get rolled over. It's gonna be tight. But SSG gonna come out with a W. But when it last time.
Okay. Go for it. No, my bad. I cut you off.
No, you can go. Kyle lost my train of thought.
All I'm saying is
what did I just see, bro?
that was weird.
That was stupid, bro.
All I'm saying is like last major they played, SSG beat NRG, right? That was where they got the win because SSG ended up winning that major, and I think NRG took second place there. They're not gonna want a repeat of that. They're definitely not gonna want a repeat of that. And we talk about Garrett G.
G?
Huh? Yeah,
Garrito
right.
Barito.
You talk about
He can be called Garrett G all he want.
That's
He
Garrett
can be
Gordon.
Garrett Gordon. Is this Superman? Wait,
Superman.
wait. Was he Superman in the major though? Was it Superman when Arsenal was going 1, 2 up the wall, spin,
Skip to
back,
my
top
loo.
left? Was he Superman then? Cause last time I checked, I saw a dude with a Fennec with the Superman cape on.
But guess what? He was doing it in Winter Regional 3 when they beat him twice. They beat him twice. They didn't have an answer. You think because they sitting together, they gonna find an answer? No, they gonna be sitting there still with no answer. This time they got a whiteboard that they can draw and say, oh, maybe this time we can come up with an answer. Like, where's the results? I don't see the results, Tyler. They are getting better, and they are starting to read that team. They had one try. They had one try in the first time. But I'm telling you, no matter what happens, if those two teams play twice, SSG, like no matter what, SSG does not beat NRG 2 times in a row. But NRG can beat SSG 2 times in a row because they've done it before. And this is recent. You talk about a month, it's recent. What have we done? There hasn't been any type of competition between those two teams in the last month. The only difference is now they are in the same house. So, I mean, that's all I'm going to say on that.
The last time NRG won anything RLCS related outside the grid was all the way back in fall, where they won regional event 2. That's all I gotta say.
They won the grid, the split.
I said RLCS. Not the grid. I'm talking RLCS regional and major.
How do you think they got the 1 seed going into the major, Tyler?
They can have their grid. It's all about when the money come on, baby.
What do you mean the grid is for money?
No, when the real big boys come on. BDS don't win the grid all the time.
That's
It's
fair.
about
That's
it's
fair.
about when the big lights are on. SSG is a better team. You can defend NRG all you want. You can pick your NRG. Raw, you got SSG. Come next Monday. We gonna talk about this. We gonna talk about this one. Chrome, I hope you're watching. Desiree don't believe in you, but I believe in you. I know you couldn't get the W. Reynolds, you too. Sip, T-Shot, Austin, hype him up in the background. Get the thing.
Look, get my man Austin in the picture, bro. I hope to see Austin in the background,
Austin
just cheering them boys on, bro.
Austin in the chat right now. He said T-Bates get into it. Oh, he said T-Bates gets into it. I love Austin. Austin tuning in right now. Shout out to Austin.
Go ahead and get the next matchup, man. Man, you coming riled up about this NRG nonsense. My God, I know you're NRG home and you work for him, but my goodness, let's go on.
Listen.
I'm out of order.
We can't all agree on it. I think it'd be nice to see SSG be successful in the team house, but you know what I'm saying? I can't let you sit here and say that I know they're going to win. I can't let you do that. Somebody got to stop you. If Roders won't do it, I'll do it. Okay.
NRG pays them too handsomely. NRG paid them something. This is talking about NRG. This girl. Go ahead, NRG. Keep women that
you
fat
would have
chick
known
check.
if I wore like the hoodie. If I wore the hoodie, it'd be over. I would have had them winning them a bracket. But we'll move on. So NRG, we will have SSG win that matchup just so you guys are 100%. SSG move on to the semifinals. Who do they play? Team Envy, the Machine against Rogue. I think this is a rematch. Is it for the
rematch?
for the last regional? Does the Machine finally, get back to how things are, or is Rogue gonna be too confident? Is it gonna be over for him?
Rogue got lucky last time.
That's all you gonna say?
Man, they got lucky. I told you, it was like catching fire in a bottle. That happens. You want to what? Rogue. See, like it's not like a Team Queso in EU. It's not like that. Team Queso was real. Team Queso, it's like swatting a fly with your hand. That's how much harder that is. Like that was just miraculous. That's a miracle. That's a miracle.
I can't listen to teammates
That's a
talk,
miracle.
bro. I can't, bro.
So I ain't gonna disrespect Rogue. I ain't gonna disrespect my boy Tino, my boy Jason like that. But at the same time, the machine just right. They were just coasting. They were just going, oh, we gonna make it the winners finals anyways. Then Rogue kind of hit him in the mouth a little bit on the chin. Oh, had him gave him a little reality check. Then he had to start sweating a little bit. Let me look at the numbers real fast. Yeah, sure it is. Sure enough, cause just like I'm saying, so I'm not even looking. I just remember it's just my cognitive dissonance somewhere in my brain. I just know. Cause Rogue went up 3-1 in the series. Then all of a sudden, Envy started coming back. Machine started cooking. Start cooking a little bit more. They started like, oh no, we gotta start chugging. We gotta start hitting a little high gear on. Start speeding up a little bit more, a little bit more pedal to the metal. Then Rogue got a little lucky in game 7. They came out with a W. Ain't gonna happen again. The Machine no. Nick Costello no. Miss no. You're on his radar now. And once you're on his radar, he ain't messing around with you no more. Jason, all that speeding you gonna do, you gonna meet the best goalkeeper in the world. He blocking all that this weekend. And once that come around, once that come around, you better believe Rogue could be there. Have him packing that fire in the bottle. No more. I'm gonna hear, hey, I'm gonna call Rogue and say, Jason no longer in it. And Rogue be like, oh, hey, then I'm hang up on him. That's all I need to say. I ain't hear nothing else from you. Give me Envy the Machine. Chugga chugga choo. They chugging all
Yo, chill out, bro. Why you chugging? Why you making train noises, bro? I'm weak, bro.
all the way.
All right, I got one thing to say. All right, let me see this. Let me see this, John.
What
All
the
right, you
heck
see
is
how
happening?
dark I am? Watch this. Watch it. You ready?
Yeah.
You see that color?
Oh.
Whose color is that? Whose color is that?
Aren't they both blue? They both blue.
Nah, envy like this. This is envy.
That's black.
You see this? This Rogue.
Okay.
This is Rogue.
Okay.
I think Rogue gonna build off exactly what they did last time to Envy. Exactly what they did last time to Envy. First killer gonna do what it do. You say Nick got all this defense. First killer gonna take him out the net. And it's that. It's that simple. He gonna take Nick's boost. He gonna take Atomic's boost. And he gonna demo him. And that's all he need to do. And then you got Tino and Rock. Rock gonna shelf that thing. Rock gonna put that thing top right. Rock gonna put that thing top left. he gonna get that thing. Wherever you want it in the net, it's gonna go. he said, yo, first killer like, Rock, where it gonna go? I don't know. Where they gonna go? That's how he be like. So I got Rogue taking this first series.
Man, all this hype you do about Turbo Poster and you got him losing the Rogue again, man. I don't want to hear you ever gassing Turbo Poster again. The 4 time. That's all you say. The 4 time. The 4 time. Or the 4 time losing to Rocco.
Hey, I got a little surprise. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. I got a little surprise later. Hold on.
Oh my gosh, he must have
dear.
Rogue on all the way. Go ahead, Demar. Demar, let the world know the machine winning the series. Come on. The fact that he's dark blue right now, my goodness.
Man,
All right, let me change this, John. Hold on.
you know,
There we go.
Should have just stayed blue the whole time.
that's facts.
Oh, you want it blue? Yeah, I'll say blue. We'll go for the vibe of the team I'm picking.
There you go. There you go.
Gosh.
He going blue. Man. I'm not gonna lie. Road is kind of, he almost bought me with that explanation. I'm not gonna lie. He was really talking to me there. I was like, at first I was envied. I was like, wait, I might be hello. He kind of saying something to me. I was really like, man, and they got everything behind them except the numbers, man. You talking about?
Give him the numbers.
you talk
Hey,
about-
this
you
our
talk-
analytics guy.
you
Preach
talking
to
about
him.
first,
Come on, Max Kellerman. Come on. Why you always bringing the stats? Come on, man.
This is a numbers guy. This is Mr. Analytics.
Listen.
When it comes,
you talking about first in score, first in goal per game, first
Talk
in
to him.
assist per game.
talk to him.
They a little bit on the saves. They're 19, but we ain't gonna talk about that.
We ain't worried about that.
First in shots per game.
Talk to him.
That's number ones. Oh, left, right, to the loo. That's what they're gonna do to Rogue. I gotta go with the machine on this one, man.
Get the machine up.
Like they gotta come back. This is where the machine comes back to the top. I gotta go with the machine. Although Rogue is really almost got me, bro. I was really finna be like, I might go with Rogue here. Like, it was the Pop Smoke lyric. That's really what it was. It was the Pop Smoke lyric. Oh man. Oh man.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
All right. Whew. Listen, we going over.
Okay.
We definitely going over at this point. But you know what? It's fine. It's the last
We gotta
Wednesday.
finish.
Yeah, it's the last, Wednesday session. So you know we gotta do what we gotta do. Let's see. Let's get our winners final, and then we'll drop down. Or let's get our winners final team, and then we'll drop down to the lower. So we got SSG versus Envy. Well, you know, you got the machine going against the team house, you know?
The machine versus the team house. Or see me. Like I said earlier, there's only one team. Maybe it might be in this weekend, probably won't be. There's only one team in the world that got their merch. Now I'm going to have their merch. They go by Space Station Gaming. You know why I have their merch? Because not only do I know them all, not only are they all great players, it's also because they have great merch. And like I like to dress nice. But regardless of that, they're also just the better team. No, whoa. Yeah, they're the better team when it comes to majors. I think also top down, they're still a better team. I think skill-wise, they're the best team in NA. Skill-wise. Now, play style-wise, I think Emmy's the best team. But when it comes to majors, there's a reason that Space Station Gaming are the only and the reigning NA major champions. They have the team house. Envy, you should have matched them with the team house. You need those vibes going in. They're going to be, T-Shot going to be screaming. Austin going to be patting Ruddles on the back. He going to be patting Sip on the back. Chrome going to be yelling, doing all what Chrome do in the background. You know him. And then, like, if Envy, y'all just going to be all separate. Y'all need to be together. Y'all need to have them vibes going. Them vibes going to bring SSG all the way. And that's why I'm picking SSG. It's going to be a tight one. It ain't going to be easy. But, hey, they ain't playing this game for it to be easy. They playing to get the W. And all that matters in the day is the W. That's why I got SSG winning 4-3 against Envy. Moving on to the grand finals of NA Major number 2.
Man, in order for my bracket, you know, to kind of shape out the way, you know, in order for the brackets to match what I got, gotta go with Envy. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go with Envy. I got Envy getting into the grand final, so I gotta pick Envy here. Yeah, there's nothing else to it. You know, SSG, great squad, and that team house is definitely gonna do a lot. Hold on, bro. Like I'm too dark, bro. Like
That's
turn
facts.
back
Like,
on.
we need
I
to
am too
unlock you.
dark.
Yeah.
Unlock real character, bro. Nah, but real talk, Envy, SSG, great roster. That team house is definitely gonna add a positive environment for that roster. I still think it's Turbo, important setting.
Bringing up
It's
Turbo
Nick,
again.
it's
I
Nick
told him never bring up
Costello.
Turbo. Don't bring him up.
Hey, chill out. It's Nick Costello. In a high pressure situation, those two players and Atomic's already proven himself to be consistent when it comes to something important. I think all three of them players, you know, they got the ice now, and they're gonna prove it this major.
Should I bring out the numbers again?
Oh, he's bringing out the numbers.
Should I
Go
bring
ahead,
out
Max. Go ahead,
Should I
Max.
bring out the numbers again? Listen,
Man, stop. No. For this series, how about you just go with your gut?
my
And just go with
gut.
the person that made the person who made. Oh wait, never mind. Bring the numbers. Bring the numbers. 'Cause I already know where you got going. The numbers my favorite.
He's scared, bro. He's scared. He said, wait, go with the numbers.
If we go with the numbers here,
Bring them up.
out of 10 matches, SSG versus Envy,
SSG up.
it's 8-2 SSG.
It's a mismatch.
The last matchup was in Winter Regional 3, and SSG swept 4-0.
Bro. Bring out the broom. Where my broom at?
Yeah.
It's not in my room.
That being said, the match before that, oh wait, in the regional before that, something different happened. SSG won the first set in 7, but the Envy won the second set in a sweep. It's a 4-0 sweep.
No, but you have to understand that had to be a bracket reset. And SSG, they were a little fatigued. They didn't have Coach Chrome and Austin pat him on the back. When you ain't got no massages happening on the shoulders, you get a little tired. You start slunching over a little bit. You gotta take that into account. We don't worry about that second series. Envy just had him in a long game. That was an endurance thing.
Whew, man. Why he talk? All I can think about is Austin rubbing somebody, giving
Austin rubbing someone's shoulders.
Oh God! Oh, why he say that, man? Man, that threw me off, man. You know,
Ugh.
I
Yeah,
know.
facts.
I feel like if the machine beat Rogue, then they got to beat SSG. I got to go with the machine. I feel like if you're taking down Rogue, like Rogue is hot right now. Rogue is hot right now.
Yeah, bro. You better go get some glasses because you can't see, bro. You can't see straight. Your vision catching up to you. You're thinking all these wrong things. Look at him. Look at him.
No.
He getting old. He like, where am I right now? What am I doing?
I'm just trying to figure out this math y'all are doing here.
Team is like, oh no.
SSG. I'm just lost. You can pick your Envy then. Whatever. Go ahead with them. Go ahead.
Okay, so
sense to me. That math ain't adding up.
okay, bro, please stop making me laugh, bro. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we got to losers round 3. NRG versus Sonics.
Toodaloo, Raul, your boy's gone. I'm just gonna make it quick on you, NRG. Get you out there. Like you made your top 6. You did what you had to do. Now you're going home. Just go home. Actually, no. Go into your bed right there and watch all it says on TV. Get the popcorn out. You're done. Toodaloo.
DeMar, why you mad? He's mad, bro.
I told you to go home like 5 times.
Go home, bro.
It's all right. You go home. You go lose this match. You go home.
That man mad, bro. He's like, they ain't pick SSG, man. Come on, man. The stats don't lie.
That's the first time. That's the first time DeMar didn't go with the stats. That's the first time ever he didn't go with the
You
stats.
told me to go with my gut.
Bro,
I listen to you.
He's mad, bro.
I listened to you. You said, go with your gut, DeMar. Come on now. I went with my gut.
All right,
What you got, Roll? What you got, man?
last time we played them, you know, kind of slapped them up a little bit, but I wasn't in the whole series. So this time it's gonna be a little different. We'll see. I think it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough match, close match probably this time around. They're gonna adapt to what we had to bring. And in my bracket, I got the roster who should win moving forward.
The
which is
Sonics?
NRG.
Oh, I'm about to
The
say
roster
you
who
ain't
should
framed it.
win is NRG.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, so we could just safely have NRG move up there.
Listen to more biased.
Anywho, we're gonna go to losers round 3, Rogue versus G2. And what we thinking about that one?
This is unfortunate because Go2 are still moving forward through this, but I already know that blue man over there, Smurf, and Damar are gonna pick the Rogue team, so I'm not even gonna make an argument for G2 because it's just gonna be wasted. Because no matter what I say, what I say, blue man is gonna say Rogue, and then you're gonna go over there and say Rogue. So I'm just not even gonna make an argument. I just know that G2 is gonna win the series. That's all everybody gotta know. Chat, y'all can all pick Rogue. These two can pick Rogue. Ain't happening. But go ahead, just get it done with.
What he say? He said, I know. Go2 are gonna win.
What's up with it, bro?
Bro,
Yeah.
he got me in tears, man. Oh, he got me in tears with that R point, man. He can't be
Go2.
doing that. Oh my god.
I'm weak, bro.
You're not wrong though. I'm going with Rogue, but
I told you. There's no reason for me to even bring up an argument because I'm just not gonna win.
you can bring it up when we bring up your bracket later on. You can do that.
Yeah, all I'm gonna say is what happened last time, T-Base. That's it. Move on. All right, go ahead, Demar.
We got NRG versus Rogue and loser semis.
In order for my bracket to come into fruition, what I got?
He must have Rogue winning.
I got this. We going right back to the blue. Hey, I got Rogue winning this. My bracket gotta come into fruition, and since y'all messed it up already, I gotta go Rogue here. I'm sorry.
Well, see, I had NRG versus G2, but unfortunately y'all had G2 losing to Rogue off some nonsense. So now I'm in a pickle.
Man, okay, I'm gonna go. You know, NRG pays me nicely.
Yeah, they do. I can tell the way you talk about them.
So nicely that, you know. I think they're gonna be in a lower bracket against Jason. And they're gonna be mad they dropped down to SSG, and then they're gonna pick up a little steam. I think Justin got it. I think I'm gonna go with NRG.
Yeah, I'm gonna go NRG too. Just cut this Rogue hype in this
Why you ruin my bracket? Nah, you did that to ruin my bracket.
Forget your bracket. Nobody care about your bracket. You and that blue nonsense is happening over there. You can be blue the whole entire day. I hope come major your whole room blue. I just want to see Rogue lose now. I don't know why. It just makes me mad. No, NRG over Rogue. That's all I know.
He said, y'all ruined my bracket. I gotta ruin it. NRG win it. Why you mad, bro? T-Man, come on, man.
Nah, Rogue ain't winning nothing. NRG over Rogue.
Okay, so NRG versus SSG to see who plays the machine. What are we thinking? That's the rematch.
Yeah, it's the rematch that you said that NRG, if NRG and SSG play twice, NRG can beat them twice, but SSG can't beat them. Well, I'm here to let you know that your statistics are wrong, and SSG will finish them, and it will be over before you know it.
Why you saying everything? NRG will finish them.
You're right.
I love T-Base, bro. I never get sick of T-Base, bro.
SSG. I mean, they're already in the winners. They're already in the grand finals for me in my bracket. But since y'all have them taking a path that I didn't predict, my perfect bracket didn't predict, had a little fork in the road. They had to go through a little backwoods, a little back way. Had to run to NRG and Justin along the side road. Had to slide them up a little bit. It's gonna be a quick one. It's gonna be a quick 4-1. Make sure to handle it, get business. Cause like I said, it's an endurance thing when they go up there when they have the bracket reset, especially against Envy. So they gotta make sure they handle it fast. Otherwise, they might need a little extra coffee, a little bit extra 5-hour energy, something along those lines. So SSG over Envy. SSG over NRG, my bad.
Who we thinking, Demar? You know,
why they a tag team duo? Anybody notice?
SSG, you know, Demar brought up a great statistic. You know, SSG don't beat them twice. They beat them once. I think things are different though now because it's a major. See, it's a major, and SSG in a team.
Hey, looking like that.
I can't even.
So I got SSG. Wait, that's not the color. Wait. Do I got a color for that?
I don't know. You got yellow?
Nah, I don't got a color for that. I I got SSG.
It's all good.
SSG
I'm
taking
going
it
back to
though.
blue.
I
Oh
got
my god.
SSG, man. SSG they gonna do what they haven't been able to do. What DeMar's only point is that they can't beat them twice. I think they gonna do the opposite. They gonna take that. SSG wins.
So we got SSG versus the Machine Grand Finals. SSG got a bracket reset. We've seen this before, but can they finally pull it off? Are they just doing the unbeatable, or not the unbeatable, but the unthinkable, and not only stopping the statistics for NRG, but also stopping the statistics for the Machine? Who's your major winner?
I'll go first. The Machine gonna bring it back, baby. The Machine gonna bring it back. So my bracket still got one of the teams I put in the grand finals. I had Envy losing to Rogue in the uppers, and then they make this losers run. They get all the way back and they beat Rogue in the grand finals. All right, so I got Envy taking the tournament. I think the Machine is a machine for a reason. They were on this hot streak. They fell off a little bit. They're gonna get back to where they at. So got the Machine.
That's a wonderful pick. I really appreciate that one. Just like Raul, one of my teams that I had, the team that I had winning the whole entire major actually made it in the overall prediction bracket and my individual bracket, and that is Space Station Gaming. Them winning will make them 2 times major champions, just like BDS, and also will prove that NA has more parity. We have great teams all around. There's great competition, but SSG, when it comes down to it, in my opinion, are the best team in NA. When the money's on the line for real, and the team house environment will definitely help them the most come this weekend. I got SSG winning. I've said it all throughout the bracket, and they'll finish it up in the grand finals against whoever they play. Don't matter if it's the Machine, the blue team.
Oh my
or
gosh.
G2.
That team house hype. Teammates riding that thing all the way.
Thanks. Wow.
All right, what you thinking here, DeMar?
You know what I think? I think it's time to go back to the numbers. So, when we look at this matchup, I think that
so when we look,
I think that this is heavily in favor of Team Envy when looking at the matchup. That being said, I will bring out the recency here for Space Station Gaming. That sweep in Winter Regional 3. Plus, I feel like if they end up taking down NRG, after NRG sent them to the lower bracket, I think it's going to give them a lot of momentum. And I think it's also going to give them enough momentum. Ooh. I definitely think that if they come into the lower bracket matchup after a win with NRG, that they take the first, I think they reset the bracket. And then after that, when we got the break, I think Coach Chrome give them a little talk. And then I think they take it again. And I think SSG win the tournament.
The Austin back rub it's going to be wonders for the team.
That team house hype is too much.
Yeah.
We gonna see.
We will see. We will see.
We'll see. Yeah, that's my bracket. That's the overall bracket. SSG wins anyways, so I'm right, regardless of whether the prediction bracket goes as my bracket.
All right. So that's what we got here. But what we're going to do now is we're going to take looks at everyone else's brackets, Roll Diz and T-Bates, to see where everything landed. So we're going to start off with Roll Diz's, and we'll kind of go through it a little bit. It's on your screen right now. Roll Diz has Team Envy winning after beating Rogue. They come from the losers bracket, and then they beat Rogue. Let's see, what's some standouts here? He has KCP beating the Peeps. He has himself beating KCP. Then he has Sonics winning there. V1 versus Alpine. He has, okay. So Envy lose to Rogue in the upper bracket. Then they drop down, play G2. Then they play NRG. Okay. I don't think that this one's too far out the realm. I think the probably the one up for probably most debate is SSG losing to Rogue and then SSG losing out to Envy right after. But I can see Envy with like a lot of momentum. What do you think, T-Bates?
I'm wrong because SSG is not winning the bracket.
He's got several hiccups in this bracket. First off, he's got Rogue beating Peeps. He just loves the blue team so much. He's got Alpine beating V1. Like I said, Alpine can only beat one team. It's SSG. If not SSG, they don't win. I don't know how you even predict Alpine to beat V1, but you can go with them. I'm surprised he didn't go PK over G2. I'm really surprised by that one. Other than that, he just went with his two teams he thinks are the best. Both of them are blue. Both of them are blue, and he somehow has Envy beating Rogue coming out of the losers bracket, which is interesting to me as well. Other than that, I mean, it's a decent bracket. It'll probably be about 60% right come this weekend. But
60.
Nah,
bro.
we all
Bump
know,
that number up.
we all know the real bracket. Pull her up.
All right,
Oh,
so
boy.
right now we have T-Bates' perfect run.
Perfect.
Where it has SSG winning everything. Let's see.
He got G2 making it the whole.
Yeah, that's it.
I can't believe this, man, bro.
So he has Rogue losing to the Peeps, and then Rogue beating Sonics, and then Rogue losing to NRG after NRG loses to SSG. And then let's see, SSG beat Envy, send them to a lower bracket. Envy then lose out to G2, and then G2 plays SSG in the grand finals.
Bro. T-Base's perfect run. What you gotta say about that, DeMar?
That's G2. You got a lot of faith in G2 on this one, bro. G2 making that type of lower bracket run after losing to SSG, like early on, just for them to lose to SSG again. I mean,
Hey, honestly, that lower bracket run, if they manage to pull that off, starting from round 1 losers, and they get all the way to the grand final, bro. If T-Base somehow predicts that correctly, I'll never go against T-Base again. I'll never go, but it's not gonna happen. Like, there's just no way G2's making it all the way to grand finals. I guess we'll find out.
We gonna see.
We gonna see.
See. That's all I gotta say. DeMar, just make sure you focus on that name, the prediction title of that bracket.
A perfect run.
T-Base perfect run.
I'll talk to y'all come Monday.
Oh dear.
He gonna come in like this. Look. he gonna come in like this, bro.
We gonna see, man. We gonna see, guys. Again, use !point bracket if you guys want to make your own prediction bracket. We have that available through Challenge, and then you can probably submit that on Twitter. Even tag one of us too, and we'll take a look at it as well and see, maybe give our thoughts if we have time. That being said, if anything, we are way over time, but again, this was our last Wednesday show, so we wanted to have a little bit more fun before we signed off on our Wednesdays, because we'll be moving after this point. We'll be moving to 2 p.m. Central Time, starting next Monday. So that'll be a lot of fun, and then we'll be on Mondays at 2 p.m. Central from then on. So again, guys, this is a lot of fun for us. I'm sure some of you guys, if you guys watched throughout the entirety of the show, we appreciate it so much, because it's just us having fun. So thank you guys who have been watching. If you guys are listening on either YouTube or Spotify, we appreciate that too as well. And yeah, I mean, all that's left now is to see what happens in the major. So North American major for the winter split coming up this weekend, sponsored by Ford. I can't wait to see some more Ford graphics, and I can't wait to see who comes out on top of this major, because it's going to be good. You'll catch me in the booth. You'll catch Tyler on Twitter, and you will catch Roldis on the field during this major. So it's going to be a lot of stuff going on, and then we'll all come back on Monday and we'll talk about it. But any final thoughts, boys, as we get ready to close up for this week?
Coach Chrome.
Talk to him, T-Base.
Let T-Shot use that boost.
Talk to
I
him,
need
T-Base.
my perfect run to happen.
He
Let
needs
T-Shot
that
win that
perfect
boost.
run.
Chrome, this is a win for everybody. Y'all win and I win. So just have the boost.
Bro, that ain't everybody.
That's not everybody. That's you.
That's you. This selfish dude, bro. All I gotta say is It's always a great time on the show. T-Base's perfect run ain't gonna be a perfect run. But we're gonna have a good time this weekend. We're gonna get after it.
That's facts. It looks like Austin in chat said he already got it tonight. So there you go. Arsenal got the boost. We'll see how that affects him coming this weekend. But yeah, I think
They already get it.
for me, thank you guys so much for watching. Roll this T-Base. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this. Obviously, it's a lot of fun. And we will, we'll be back on Monday. Trust and believe. First touch, only going up. Only going up from here. We got way more in store for you. We can't wait to show you. But until then, you guys, we'll just see you on Monday. So you guys have a good night. Hope you guys enjoy the Rocket League. We love it. We hope you do too. We'll see you guys after the major. Peace.
See you, boys.